tonight. Hold up, let me just, whoopsie, let me adjust this. Let's see if this works. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're golden. We're Gucci. We're fantastic. How you guys doing, boys? So we are chatting with subscribers tonight. If you got any comments, drop them down below. Let me actually bring this chat up right now. Let me bring the chat up right now so I can see your guys on the big screen. See you on a big screen. Da 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 da. And we're gonna go with select frequency. 6 minutes. Okay. If you're just popping in, guys, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Glad you're watching. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good as well. Chatting. Whoop, whoop. Oh, whoop, hold up, hold up, hold up. If you're watching, guys, bear with me, bear with me. And log, save, and we're Gucci, boys. We're Gucci, we're Gucci. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, I think we got this rolling. I think we got it going, boys. Yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Da 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 down. So how's everybody's night going? How about that Trump stuff that's been going on? Holy smokes. People are crazy. I tell you what, people are real crazy. I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know what they're doing. If you don't like Trump, vote for Kamala, okay? That's how it works. Don't try to take him out. It's not how it works. Also, if you're a Fortnite fan, we do Fortnite live streams here every single night. Every single night. And on Monday, Tuesdays, we do the Fortnite streams throughout the day. We talk politics, we talk Trump, we do it all. We get the dubs with the subs. And we just kind of talk about news and random stuff. But if you're watching, let me know what time it is. It's currently 10:37. This is kind of just a live vlog. Got the green screen back there. Don't have it turned on, obviously, because I can't do that with mobile streams. Doesn't have that feature. But we do got the mic plugged in, so hopefully the audio is decent. But yeah, if you're watching, drop those comments. I think I have chat turned on for everybody. Normally I have subscriber-only chat turned on because it gets a little crazy. But I got it enabled so everybody can chat. So if you are watching, drop some comments, guys. A lot of new subscribers have been jumping in lately, so shout out to you. And if you're here for Trump, welcome. If you're here because you just love America, welcome. If you just like Fortnite, welcome. It doesn't matter. Glad you're watching. You probably came across this video by complete accident. If that's the case, it's all good. I made this channel by complete accident, so bam, we good, we good. But okay, so I got the chat opened. I'm gonna bring up some news over here, see what's going on in the world. I'm just gonna type in news. All right, I'm gonna type in news. Let's see, what do we got here? CBS News. Is CBS News any good? Any good? I don't know. Dynamos, need to turn up your volume in game volume chat, YouTube chat. Check, 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 check. Can you guys hear me now? Check, 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 check. Test, test, test. Is that better, man? Is that better? Check, check. Testing, testing. Let me know if that's better, man. Thank you for pointing that out. Dynamo, what's up, bro? Turn it up. Did that work? Did that work? Check, check. Did it work? Yes, yes. No? Testing, testing. Is that better, guys? There might be like a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to wait for you guys' comments. Just a little bit. Just a little bit better. Okay, I can turn it up. I can go higher. Check, check. How about that? Is that, it went up a bit, could be better? How about that? Does that sound better? Yeah, yeah. Maybe? Yes, no? That's good? Sounds good. Okay, cool. Sweet. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna take out my headset because I don't really need my headset on right now. So what's up, everybody? I want to move my controller out of the way. I got very limited desk space, everybody. I'm gonna scoot you guys right there. Well, what's everybody up to? Okay, we got Isaiah, Chris. It went up. Could be better. So, Chris, what's up? So, what brought you guys to my live stream? I did tag Trump. I tagged US. I tagged Fortnite. So, how did you find my stream? Do any of those topics interest you? Trump, USA, Fortnite, news. I'm just kind of up late streaming, chatting with people. Trump train, chooch, dude. I'll tell you what, bro. We got it, boys. You see that? Yeah, buddy. Trump train, choo choo, bro. Chris knows what's up. Epic Gamer World. What up, Epic Gamer? Isaiah says he just randomly popped in. Okay, I'll allow it. I'm gonna move. Oops. I'm gonna try not to tip you guys over with my mouse. Let me just move you guys right there. You dummy says it has been. Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, no. He has not. There was an attempted assassination on him, I believe, yesterday at his golf course. He didn't get hit. Nobody got shot. There were shots fired. I believe the FBI, like his Secret Service agents, fired at the guy. He ran off, got in a car. Random citizens saw him get in the car. They followed to the next, like I guess, small town, and they picked him up. So he's incarcerated at the moment. Isaiah says Trump. Yeah, boy, we got some Trumpers in here. I like it. Lily says Trump. Yeah, man. Yeah. Subbed and like. Well, thank you, Cool Tube. But yeah, we do kind of crazy things here on this channel. Not really crazy, but we play Fortnite. We play video games. We kind of talk politics. I'm like always 90% of the time wearing my Trump hat. People come in, they're like, "Oh, Trump sucks," and then I try to tell them why he doesn't suck. And then they explain to me why they're voting for Kamala, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't really make sense to me, but you can vote for who you want, just do your research. But I'm voting Trump. They tried to assassinate him once, and after that, I was like, okay, I'm not keeping it a secret anymore. I'm letting people know that I'm voting Trump because I don't care if my YouTube channel gets banned. Because if Trump doesn't get elected, my YouTube channel is going to be the least of my worries. Okay, so let me move you guys over here, actually, so I can actually read you guys' comments. Let's see. So we got CoolTube says Trump, justice for Trump. I agree, man. Isaiah says he likes Trump as well. Thank you for subscribing, Isaiah. Luffy says, hi, what up, Luffy? I'm active military. Dude, J Blaze Todd. Shout out to J Blaze Todd. He's actually in the military active. You guys are doing God's work. Stay safe out there. I don't think the military gets enough credit, near enough credit. Same with law enforcement. So Jay Blaze, stay safe, man. And yeah, I can't have political sides. I think there could be political sides. It's just people kind of take it to the extreme. Like people are like, Trump is a threat to democracy. Well, if you think that, then go vote for Kamala. Don't try to take him out. Like that's not going to do anything. That is not going to help solve anything. If you don't like the person, go vote for the other person. I'm voting for Trump. I'm not a big fan of Kamala, but no, you don't see us going out there trying to take her out. That's not how it works. You cast a vote, that's how it works. Little Ford says, can't understand why people try to hurt him, but OJ never was shot. Yeah, true. Justice for Trump, cool too, I agree. Been in the Navy. Dude, in the Navy, my grandpa was in the Navy. He passed away like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, he was in the Navy for, I want to say, I don't know, 10, 12 years. I can't remember what position he was. But yeah, shout out to Jay Blaze. Yeah, thanks for the service, man. I'm Christian. I am also Christian. I think a lot of Christians are voting for Trump. I just think, I think out of all the people running, that have been running and that were running, like Trump's kind of the most upfront with like, if you want to believe in God, you can do that. We're not going to tell you who to believe in. But I think when Trump got shot the first time with his like ear, I think that was divine intervention. I think that was the man up top saying he's got a plan for Trump. Just my opinion. I'll let you guys believe what you want, but just my opinion. And I honestly believe that like after that happened to Trump, he kind of like, his faith went up a little bit. He's like, maybe someone's looking out for me. And I think he's even more kind of pro-faith than he was before that happened. You play Fortnite too? Nice, man. We'll have to play some Fortnite matches. I do play Fortnite with subscribers, so you'll definitely have to pop in one of these streams. Lila Ford says, Kamala is a loser, but we never would hurt. Yeah, it's true. I don't think she's okay. First off, she didn't get any votes. Okay, they kicked Biden out and they installed Kamala. She didn't get any votes. And when she ran the first time, I think was it what was it 2020 or was it I think it was 2020 when she ran the first time. She got like 2% of the vote and she had to drop out. So now you're telling me that that person that got 2% of the vote, nobody wanted her. Now she's like neck and neck with Trump. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ronaldo says, I play Fortnite. Nice, Ronaldo. We're going to have to play some Fortnite together. I'm close to 3,500 subs. Dang, bro. Dang. How long you been playing Fortnite for, man? I'm almost to, we almost have hit that 6,000 subscriber mark. My goal is to hit 10K by the end of the year. 10,000 subscribers. And my goal is to also have like an average viewing, like people watching it all at once, 50 subscribers watching at once every stream. That's my goal. You've been playing since 2017. Nice. I've only been playing Fortnite on and off for like the past maybe 6 or 7 months. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know why they keep trying to take Trump out. Like, I think they're just so scared that he's going to win that they feel like the only way to stop him from becoming president is to either assassinate him or throw him in jail because they can't win the way they won last time. I mean, they're going to try to cheat, but now we kind of know how they cheated. So that's what I think. They're a little bit crazy, you know? Listen to my Fortnite song, bro. It's under my name. I'll have to check it out, man. So who do we got in chat? We got Ronaldo. Fortnite's you've been playing for about a year. Okay, cool. We got Ronaldo. We got Isaiah Jay Blaze. Who else? We got Lila Ford. We got Luffy in chat. CoolTube says Trump justice. Trump justice for Trump. Lila says, and all these women are jealous of gorgeous Melania. Yeah, like out of all the first ladies, Melania, let's put her looks aside for a second. Just she's like the most classy first lady. Like even if she didn't look like a freaking supermodel, she's just the most classy, right? But yeah, she's definitely a beautiful woman. Trump's a lucky man. Lucky man. Just basically all the Trumps are like good looking people. Barron Trump looks just like Trump did when he was like younger. It's crazy. And he's like what 9 feet tall or something. Barron is like a giant. That kid is a tall kid. And what they don't understand, like if they actually successfully took Trump out, one of his sons would just run. One of his sons would just step up and run like next time. So like if they tried to take Trump out, they would just turn him into a martyr and then they would have a mess on their hands, okay? They would have a mess. Ronaldo says, I love your opinions, and Jesus is the GOAT. Greatest of all time. I agree, man. I agree. I do agree, man. I do agree. And Lila Ford, are you voting? Are you voting Trump? I'm assuming probably. Probably, right? And yeah, after they tried to take out Trump the first time, I was like, yo, I can't keep it a secret anymore. Because up until then, I was kind of keeping politics out of my YouTube channel. I was just, saying, oh, happened in the news, pretending like, just playing stupid. But after that happened, I was like, nope, putting on the Trump hat. Don't care if my channel gets banned. Because, like I said, if Trump doesn't get elected, my YouTube channel is going to be the least of my worries, okay? I mean, inflation's already crazy. People are just walking across the border. Drugs are coming across the border. We're on like the brink of World War III. And Kamala has no plan whatsoever. She doesn't have any policies. The only policies that people actually know about that she has, she just took from Trump, like the no tax on tips. She took that from Trump. Trump just came out with a new one that is no tax on overtime pay. I'm really liking that one. So if Trump actually gets elected, I'm going to try to work a lot more overtime because, man, that sounds good. No tax on overtime pay. My friend just went to one of the. Oh, nice. Where was the rally you went to? That's pretty cool. I live in Idaho, and I don't think he's came to Idaho because Idaho is pretty red. Like everyone in Idaho is going to vote for Trump, so he probably avoids going to like the places he knows he's going to win. I think maybe he came. No, I don't think he came. I think maybe Pence. I think I think Pence came back when he was running in 2020. Pence Pence blew that, you know. Nevada, nice, nice. Kebab Link, welcome, man. Kebab Link is a subscriber I always play with on Fortnite. I do play with subscribers. I was playing Fortnite just recently for like 3 hours. Had people popping in and out. But yeah, I thought I would just kind of pop on with my phone, plug in my this microphone's kind of cool because I can do it wirelessly. So I thought I would just like live stream, chat with people, see what's up. Because I think YouTube kind of puts these streams in a different category. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Actually, how do I? Maybe I could change the category from here. Customize. Can I change the category? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can set that up here. Maybe. Actually, wait. I think maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Altered content. No. This is a legit live stream. Playlist. No. Altered content. No. Tags. Can I pick the category that this is streamed under? Normally I can't. I'm just going to post. I'm going to put Trump 2024 MAGA USA MAGA live stream Trump live news live news. We'll tag it a couple with a couple tags, see if we can get some more people in here. I thought for sure I could like pick the category. Maybe I can't do that. Oh wait, gaming. There we go. We're gonna actually put people and blogs. Maybe that nonprofit. No, I think this is people and blogs, right? I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna save that. Okay. Liam says hi. What up, Liam? And thank you, Leah, for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I play Fortnite. You know, I play video games, mainly Fortnite, but I do talk like politics and stuff. And because my hat, I always try to stream with my hat on. People always come in, they're like, oh, this is Fortnite. And then they see my hat, and they either really like the hat, or they're just like, they start saying like Trump sucks and stuff. And then I just basically try to convince them that he doesn't. Zayden, what's up, man? And thank you again, Aaliyah, for subscribing. Zayden says, Ford, you're not a Fortnite player. Not everybody has to be a Fortnite player that subscribes to my channel. I do a lot of different stuff here. J Blade says I should stream with my uniform on. I mean, maybe. And J Blaze, what kind of content you make, man? You said was it you that said you had like 3,500 subscribers? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was J Blaze. I know you said you're in the military. Oh yeah, J Blaze Todd. I'm looking at your channel right now, man. I'm looking at your channel right now. Best sniper Fortnite. You actually look like you're good at this game. Unlike me, I'm not really amazing. I like the thumbnail though, J Blaze. That's a cool thumbnail. Did you get that custom made? Looks pretty legit. I thought about custom making a thumbnail, but I was like, that costs money. How do I make the chat like? Can I make it bigger? Can I zoom in? There's got to be a way to zoom in. It's so small. Maybe if I pull it out. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make it so I can see it better. Pop the chat out. There we go. And zoom in. That'll work. Yes, it's $15. You're gonna play Fortnite. Oh, so it costs $15 to make. That's not bad. That's not bad. Zayden says, hi, Adam. Should stream with uniform. No, bro, my uniform I honor a lot. Yeah. William says, I have 7 subscribers. Do we know anyone about this crazy kid? That shot him? I don't think it was a kid this time. I think it was like an older guy. From what I heard, this guy is like also an influencer on like YouTube. He has like a YouTube channel, pretty big following. He was like, he did an interview with, I think, News Nation or something a while back. So he was like a commentator type person. And I guess he had like, he camped out there, like outside his golf course in the bushes for like 12 hours beforehand. And he had like body armor set up, like taped onto the fence to keep like people from shooting him. And yeah, he was just chilling out there for like 12 hours. He had a GoPro on, so he's gonna like film the whole thing. What a moron, guys. What a moron. Thank you for the likes, by the way. He was 18. Was he 18? He looked a lot older in the picture. Maybe it was a different picture that I saw. I'm not talking about the guy, the first assassination attempt, like the one where he was on the roof and shot him in the ear. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the newest one. Oh, the first guy. Yeah, I think it was like 18 or something. I think. I honestly kind of think it was an inside job. I'm not the only one that thinks that. Because, I mean, think about it. There's a lot of like FBI people that don't like Trump. I mean, they had like what, 27 FBI agents like basically swear on a Bible and say that the Hunter Biden laptop story was just a hoax. It was Russian information. There was no laptop. It was just all fake. Like 27 FBI officers like said it wasn't real. And now those 27 FBI officers, they're still in the FBI. So, you know, it kind of makes me think, there might be people that don't want Trump to be elected because if he does get elected, they're going to be out of a job. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Also, guys, if there's anybody new in the chat, drop those comments. Actually, I can do polls on this. I'm going to say, will Trump win? Yes or no? Cast your votes, everybody. Cast your votes. Will Trump win? It's a very scientific poll. Yeah, that he was on the roof, and like law enforcement was saying that the FBI was supposed to like have that vantage point covered. FBI said the cops were supposed to have it covered. It's just stupid. And then they like saw him walking around the place like 2 hours beforehand. He was flying a drone. He had a viewfinder. I mean a rangefinder. He had, and then some people were saying like he had a rifle on his back and he was just walking around like 10 minutes before. And he like snuck in and cops knew he was there and they just let all these things happen. And then suddenly it's like, oh, he's on the roof. And no, a little bit fishy. A little bit fishy, you know, but that's what do I know? I'm just a Fortnite streamer, you know? If you guys are brand new, definitely drop a comment. We got Liam here, Leah Ford, Isaiah J, J Blaze Todd. Who else we got? Drop those comments if you're brand new, and also vote on the poll, guys. I just asked, will Trump win? How many votes we got so far? I can't see the vote count, but we are 100% yes. Wait. Actually, we got 3 votes. 3 people in the chat think Trump is gonna win. That's what I like to see. Yeah, baby. America. America. Also, if you know anybody that would like my channel, definitely share this video with them. Post on your Facebook, tag some friends, have them come in, pop in, hang out, join the conversation. I know it's pretty late. It's 10, no, it's actually 11 p.m. my time. So it's not quite midnight, you know? But why not do a live stream? I mean, come on. That's what YouTube's for, right? That's what YouTube's for. And thank you again, Leah, for subscribing. They were aiming at him the whole time. Yeah, apparently they knew he was up there. I don't know. It just seems fishy. It seems a little fishy. A little strange. Things don't add up. They just don't. They don't add up, guys. Let me put you over here on my second monitor because I want to bring up, I'll see if I can find the news article. I'm just going to try type in Trump news. See if anything comes up. What do we got? Law enforcement reveals more details about apparent Trump assassination attempt. My older half sibling dad taught me to shoot. He was in the SWAT team. He's a top security expert. The roof would never happen have happened from the roof if there was, yeah, I mean that would have been that would have been the first place you would have put people, because that was like the perfect view of the stage. That would have been the spot you put people on first. So I'm supposed to believe that the law enforcement didn't put anybody up there, that FBI didn't put anybody up there. There have been reports that said that normally, like there's been reports from people there that said normally, like the local law enforcement, they screen everybody that comes in. Like, they do that wand thing to make sure you don't have any metal. They check your bags, all that stuff. Normally, it's local law enforcement. For some reason, this particular event, the FBI agents, Secret Service, they're the ones that screen the bags for this event. Even though there's the one guy who reported it said he's been to like, 30 different Trump rallies, and it was always local police that did the screening. But this one, it was the secret agent people that did it. Kind of strange. And some people are saying that the guy who shot Trump, I think his name was Crooks, he didn't even go into the event. Like, he was always outside of the event, so maybe they never even checked his bags, but still. They saw him with the rangefinder. They saw him with the drone. Like, that kind of event is supposed to have restricted airspace. There should not be any drones up there. And if there are, there should be our drones, not the drones from some random dude. Probably there before. Could have been. Could have been. Some people even said they saw him walk up with a ladder and put a ladder by the building, or he had a ladder already stowed there. It just doesn't add up. It does not add up. The people on the radio told them not to shoot. Could have been. Could have been. Could have been there before. So let's see here. Can I turn this on dark mode? I don't think I can. Here's the latest on the apparent Trump assassination attempt, according to CNN. So this is CNN reporting, everybody. It says the suspect in Sunday's apparent assassination attempt against Donald Trump has been hit with 2 gun-related charges. As the Secret Service, FBI, and local authorities investigate further, the Republican presidential nominee and his running mate, J.D. Vance, are blaming the rhetoric of the President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, with Trump saying the suspect believed the rhetoric of Biden and Harris and acted on it. So that's how Trump's trying to spend things. I agree. I mean, numerous times throughout the campaign, they constantly say Trump is a threat to democracy. Kamala says it. Biden says it. He needs to be stopped at all costs. Biden said a while back that Trump needs to be put in the bullseye, and he's like, "Oh, that was just a figure of speech." I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Let's see. So Trump's account. The former president publicly recounted what happened in detail for the first time Monday night, recalling in a live stream discussion that he was playing golf with some of his friends, and all of a sudden we heard shots. Charges announced. Suspect Ryan Wesley Roth has been charged with possession of a firearm as a convicted felon and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. Law enforcement officials familiar with the matter told CNN there could be additional charges. The judge found Roth could not afford his attorney after Roth said he had zero funds. Court dates. A detention hearing has been set for September 23rd. That's actually my birthday. Cool. That's kind of weird. September 23rd, and the arraignment is set for September 30th. Roth will be held in jail while he awaits trial. More known about Roth. The FBI is working to learn more about the suspect's background and whether he acted alone. Records show Roth has an extensive criminal history in North Carolina. The 58-year-old protected after Russia invaded the Ukraine in 2024, wrote a self-published 291-page book. The FBI is working to pursue search warrants for Roth's vehicle, cell phones, and other devices. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Yeah, he was 58 years old. This is the second guy, the guy at the golf course. The Crooks guy, the first attempted assassination like 2 months ago. I think he was 18. This guy was 58 years old. 58. Secret Service under scrutiny. The Secret Service director has defended the level of security provided for Trump as Sunday's incident raises new alarms about whether the agency can adequately protect the former president. Evidence found. The officials found a digital camera, backpack, a loaded SKS-style rifle with a scope, which the serial number was obliterated, and a black plastic bag containing food in the area. And that's kind of strange. And the whole thing is kind of strange. Um, what else we got? What else we got? Springfield, Ohio mayor at prospect of Trump campaign visit. I would discourage it if I had the opportunity. Ohio sheriff encourages residents to write down the addresses of Harris supporters. Why exactly? So that's some CNN reporting for you. If you guys are still watching, drop a comment. Great value ketchup. What up, man? 40 years apart. What's 40 years apart? I'm not a political myself, but I think he might. Think who might? A closed building is safer. Yeah, I think Secret Service have said that they've discouraged Trump from doing like outdoor events because it's more difficult to like do security and stuff. Inside events are safer because there's exits and it's just safer. But Trump, he's like, nope, we're doing outside events still. But I think now they've been putting up like a bulletproof like barrier around him. So I guess that's good. But yeah. Leah says, I want to know more about his background. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just looking up Trump news. Oh, the shooters are 40 years apart. I think he wants to get a shot. Not gonna lie. I mean, maybe, possibly. Do you think it was just the one guy, or do you think he had like? Do you think he had like help? Because some reports say that the golf game that Trump was doing, it was just like a last minute thing. That he wasn't really planning on playing golf. It was just like a spur of the moment, last minute thing. So could he have been like tipped off from like an agent or somebody, or was he just literally camping out there, like people have said, for like 12 hours, just hoping that Trump would come out on his golf course at some point? That could be the case. So maybe nobody else was in on it. Maybe he was just by himself, solo type thing, just some crazy person. Could have been. The kid was funny looking, first kid, yeah. Normally, well, not always, but like a lot of these crazy people, they don't look like freaking movie stars. Normally, people that are like have a lot going for them, like if they're rich, if they have a good job, if they like look like a supermodel, they're not gonna go do crap like this because they got a pretty good life. But these other people, they're just I don't know. I don't know what goes through crazy people's heads. I don't know. I don't know. So far, we have 5 votes in the chat of 5 of you think that Trump is going to win. Go vote on that poll, guys. It is, I think it's down there. It's up there somewhere. Go vote. Let me know who you think. Well, let me know if you think Trump's going to win. Actually, 17 people, 17% think Trump is not going to win. 83% think Trump is going to win. So I'm curious. If you don't think Trump's going to win, let me know in the comment section why you don't think he's going to win. I mean, it could be. I mean, I think the only way he doesn't win is if they try to take him out, if they throw him in jail. I guess there could be a lot of reasons why he couldn't win, or they kind of like cheat like last time. I think they're going to try to make it close, and then if Kamala wins by cheating, they're going to say, "Oh, it was just so close. It was just so close." I think it's actually not that close. The mainstream media is just trying to make us believe that it's a close race. And I mean, they did have Taylor Swift recently endorse Kamala. So maybe a bunch of the Swifties are going to like maybe give her a boost a little, but it didn't really make that big of a splash. Scamala. Instead of Kamala, it's Scamala. Yeah, I agree. She doesn't have like one single policy, and all the policies on her website are basically just copy and pasted from the Biden website, the Biden campaign website. They literally just like copy and pasted everything. She doesn't have like a single good policy. And the one policy I think she did have was, I think, like something to do with inflation or like taxes. experts have said that like it's a really bad idea. Even people in her own party have said it's a bad idea. So I'm like, okay, okay, we got 6 votes now, guys. 6 votes. And if you're still watching the stream, post a comment down below. Yeah, we're in the people and blogs section. I wonder if there's different. There's probably different sections I could put it. There's people and blogs, entertainment, how to style, news and we could go news and politics. We go that. Let's go in the news and politics category because why not? Why not? So that is there. And any more Trump news? Let's see. Melania Trump news today. Let's see. This is a day ago. Great Valley Ketchup says Kamala Harris might win, but she won't, in my opinion, because she is a freeloader and she contacted many streamers, don't want to associate with her. Yeah. You didn't fall from a coconut tree, but you did. Yeah, Great Value Ketchup. Yeah, I know Trump is doing like a lot of podcasts with like big streamers and stuff. Apparently, Kamala's been trying to do the same thing. I think she reached out to a couple big streamers and they just didn't want anything to do with her. Or she's like paying some people like a lot of money to like endorse her or talk good about her. But some streamers are like, nope, I ain't doing it. I am not endorsing Kamala. That's like a death wish for a YouTube channel. Derek says, where is Fortnite? Oh, we were just streaming Fortnite, man. You missed it. You missed it, Derek. I was streaming Fortnite. I will be playing Fortnite tomorrow, off and on. And yeah, she is a freeloader. It's true. And you know, the crazy thing is, you know, it was the Biden Harris, you know, presidency. Biden Harris. They made it very clear that it's Biden Harris, right? But now they talk about the border, they talk about some of the policies, they talk about Build Back Better, and she just kind of is trying to distance herself from Biden. She's like, I'm not Joe Biden. I'm going to do this, this, and this. Well, why didn't you do it when you were in the White House? Why didn't you do it then? And she's like, well, I wasn't in charge. So she's like, not willing to take responsibility when it was the Biden Harris. You know, she's willing to take responsibility for the good things that happened, apparently. The good things. I don't know what good things happened. But she's not willing to take, you know, say she was part of it when any of the bad things are brought up, like the border, even though right off the bat she was the border czar. Every news network was like, she's the border czar. Biden was like, she's in charge of the border. And now when people bring it up, the same news reporters are like, oh, well, she was never really in charge of the border. It was somebody else. She wasn't in charge. She wasn't the borders. No. They think we're dumb. We're not. We're not dumb. And then they gaslight us. The one press secretary, every single day, she's like, the economy's doing great. It's fantastic. It's great. We just got to turn the page. We got to be positive, people. Everybody's like, well, we can't really afford food. We can't really afford groceries. And she's like, the American people know that Biden is the best president ever. And Kamala's going to be better. And we just have to be positive. And that's their plan. That's their plan. Be positive. That's not a plan. That is not a plan. Oh, did you guys see the debate with Trump? And she's always laughing. I think it's like just a nervous tick. It's just she's always laughing. That's like what she does when she has no idea what she's talking about, which is 95% of the time. And the other 5% of the time, it's just talking points that she's rehearsed for hours in front of the mirror. She just goes to the same thing every single time. You ask her about the economy, and she's like, I grew up in a rough neighborhood, and everybody in my neighborhood really liked taking care of their lawns. And, you know, I'm used to being poor, even though in reality, she actually had a pretty nice house and was in a decent neighborhood when she was younger. And she says she worked at McDonald's. They looked into it. She never worked at McDonald's. So it's just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. But what do you guys think? If you were just popping into the stream, what do you think of Trump and Kamala? Let me know in the comments section. And also vote on the poll. We got 78 people that voted say yes, Trump will win. 22% of people say Trump will not win. So, guys, if you voted on the no, why do you think Trump won't win? I mean, there's a chance he might not. People thought he was going to win the last time, and then they pulled out some cheating. Some cheating happened, so they might do it again. I mean, they said themselves they're going to do everything humanly possible to keep President Trump out of the White House. And I mean, they've already tried to assassinate him twice. So if they're willing to go that far and throw him in prison, they're willing to do some shady stuff behind the scenes again, in my opinion. So anything could happen. Either way, like if Trump wins, half the country's going to be upset. If Kamala wins, half the country's going to be upset. So either way, it's going to be a pretty dicey period. I'm hoping nothing crazy happens. I definitely don't want any violence to happen. Totally against that. But it's gonna be interesting. I mean, it could be like if the election is close, it could be weeks. It could be like a month before we actually know who the president is, because they could go back and forth with like litigation. If it's like super close in some states, they're gonna recount it. There, if Trump wins, he's gonna say he won, and Kamala's gonna say it was not right, and they're gonna try to spin it. And if Trump loses, then Trump's going to do the same thing, and it's going to go back and forth. So we might not find out who the president is on election day. Like it could take some time, because that happened before with I think Al Gore and Bush. I think for a couple days, they were still counting votes, and it took a while to figure it out. So this could be kind of a repeat of that. So we might not know on election day who the president is. We might not know. It's going to be crazy, guys. Mizzy says, drinking the Kool-Aid, huh? What do you mean, Mizzy? Mizzy, do you think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid? If you think Kamala's gonna win, and if you want Kamala to win, let me know why. Why do you think Kamala's gonna win, or why do you want Kamala to win? We're just having a discussion here. Obviously, I want Trump to win. Okay? I want Trump just because, when he was in office, the economy was better. We weren't at war with anybody. Inflation was down. It wasn't perfect, but it was a lot lower than it is now. Groceries were, affordable for the most part. House prices were lower. And again, we weren't at war with anybody. So I kind of know what Trump's track record is. When I look at Kamala and Biden, I know what it's been like over the past 4 years. Hasn't been great. We're at war with people. They got out of Iraq in the worst way possible. They left billions of dollars worth of military equipment there. And that isn't me making stuff. That is facts. That is known facts. That is reporting, actual reporting. So I look back at that. I'm like, okay, the economy, the border and stuff, we're right here with Trump, right? They're right here. With Kamala and Biden, they're down here. So when I look at it, I'm like, why wouldn't I vote for the person where things were better? And in all honesty, if Kamala and Biden, if they had improved things, if they even locked up the border even better, if there weren't any wars, if inflation was down, if gas prices were great, if groceries were great, if they had done such a great job and they did things and it was like a night and day difference between the two of them, and they were just doing everything great, I'd be like, okay, I voted for Trump the first time, second time, but Biden's really doing a great job. Kamala's doing a great job. I'll vote for them this time, Didn't happen. So, Mizzy 420. Why do you think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid? I want to know. Let me know. Why do you think I'm drinking that Kool-Aid, bro? Let me know. Great Value Ketchup says 30 more to 6,000. We're getting there, guys. We're almost at 6K. So here is something from Yahoo News. It says, Melania Trump warns FBI raid on Mar-a-Lago home is a red flag to all Americans. Now, that was a while back. I feel like that was a while back. Melania Trump has said that the FBI raid on her Florida home of Mar-a-Lago was a warning to all Americans in a rare video statement. The former First Lady broke her silence on the sweeping 2022 search of the private members club, saying, I never imagined my privacy would be invaded by the government. The video was the second time Ms. Trump has put out a statement in the last week to promote her forthcoming book after keeping a low public profile while her husband seeks to reclaim the White House. The FBI raided my home in Florida and searched throughout my personal belongings, she said in a rated video set to music and accompanied by images of the Trump's sprawling estate in Palm Beach, Florida. This is not just my story, it serves as a warning to all Americans as a reminder that our freedom and rights must be respected. And I kind of agree with that. Because here's the thing. If they can just throw Trump in prison, a president, a former president, over like essentially a parking ticket. Okay, everybody says all the cases and stuff, they're just trumped up charges. If it was anybody else, they would have got like a slap on the wrist, misdemeanor at most. But this crazy judge, it just keeps pushing it. So it's basically the equivalent of somebody getting a parking ticket, and they just keep bumping it up, and it's like, okay, parking ticket. No, 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 no. You're like guilty on 48 counts of whatever, and you're going to jail for like 46 years over a parking ticket. That's basically what they're doing. And they think we're just gonna like be like, okay, that sounds legit. No, 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 no. And then when they tried to, and when the one judge said that the Trump Mar-a-Lago estate was worth way less than it actually was, newsflash, buddy, when you're going to sell something, when you're taking out a loan, the banks that give you the loan do their research. They go and they tell you how much that property is worth and how much they're going to loan you. The bank said on paper, they came up with a statement that said, Trump borrowed money. We were happy with it. We would do business with him again. He paid it all back. No wrongdoing whatsoever. But the judge was like, no, 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 no. You said that this golf course was worth like $300 million. We only think it's worth $20 million. So Trump inflated the numbers. Guys, that's not how it works. The banks are the ones that figure out how much the loan is going to be. And when you look at the surrounding properties, all the surrounding properties that are like maybe 1/5 the size of Mar-a-Lago, they're going for like $300 million. So you're supposed to tell me that this little property right next door is going for $300 million and the Trump property is going for $20 million? These people are morons. They're freaking morons. And yeah, Mizzy 420 never said why I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. See, that's what I feel like that's what Kamala supporters do. They just come in, they say you're like a racist, you're homophobic, you're a white supremacist, and then you ask them why they think that, and they're just like, oh, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, Trump's bad, Trump's bad. Or they give out some fake piece of evidence, like, oh, well, Trump said there were great people on both sides at a white supremacist rally. He didn't say that. They took it out of context. I'm pretty sure he was talking about the people that were like protesting people tearing down statues. Yeah, there might have been some white supremacists in that group, but there were also people in that group that were protesting the statues being taken down that just didn't want the statues to be taken down. There might have been white supremacists, but there were also just normal citizens that were like, I don't think we should tear down these statues because they are historical monuments. So he was saying there are good people on both sides, referring to that. But they don't want to play the whole clip. And they keep playing that soundbite of like, oh, he said they were both great people. These guys are morons. Even Kamala said it in the debate. She's like, oh, he said this. He said this. He's like Project 2025, which is supposed to be like this thing that has all these kind of really extreme policies. Trump said like he hasn't even looked at it. He doesn't like it's not a part of his thing. He distances himself. He's like, yo, I don't care about this thing. There might be a couple good policies that I agree with, but I have not even looked at it. I don't support it. And Kamala's like, well, this is so extreme, and you support it because I said so. Well, let's see. If I said the moon was made out of cheese, does that make it fact? No, it doesn't. If I say, I don't know, that pigs can fly, does that make it a fact? No, it doesn't. It does not. And yeah, Mizzy 420. He popped in, dropped a comment, tried to troll me a little bit. But Mizzy 420, I want to actually know. Why do you think? Why do you think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid? Explain it to me. Convince me why I should vote for Kamala. That goes for everybody watching. If you think I'm just crazy, if you think I'm drinking that Kool-Aid, if you think I'm just blind, convince me why. Okay, I've given you my side of the story on why I think people should vote for Trump, why I'm going to vote for Trump. If you think Kamala is great and amazing, do the same for Kamala, okay? Give me one thing she's done that is great. That's great. Let me know. I just want to know. I want to know. Mizzy's probably like having a breakdown. It's like, what? Did he just call me out? I don't got the receipts. I don't know. I just heard on CNN that people be drinking the Kool. Oh, guys, come on, come on. Okay, if wanting to make America great again and wanting to stop the wars and wanting to close the border and keep terrorists and drugs from coming in, if that's drinking the Kool Aid, if that's drinking the Kool Aid, sign me up. If I want to support our troops and not give terrorists billions of dollars worth of weapons, then give me that Kool Aid. I'll be drinking that all night long. Okay, that's what that means. If putting an American flag outside of my door because I'm proud of the country I live in is drinking the Kool Aid and makes me some type of a racist or whatever, then yeah, I'll drink the Kool Aid. Did you guys notice that at the Democratic convention, like there wasn't a single American flag? Did you guys notice that? Kind of weird. There were a lot of like Biden flags, a lot of Kamala flags, a lot of rainbow flags. I didn't see a single American flag, and that's kind of strange, seeing as how Kamala is running to be president of the United States of America. It's kind of strange, isn't it? It's almost like she doesn't really have the same values as most Americans. Because if you're not, if you don't have the guts to put up an American flag at your convention when you're running for the American presidency, then that's a little bit of a red flag there, okay? Or am I just drinking the Kool-Aid, bro? Am I just drinking the Kool-Aid, man? Jesus. Texas Stoner says, America. Yeah, boy. And Texas. Is that the Texas flag? I'm not up to date with my flags, but America. How many people we got watching right now, guys? If you're watching, vote on the poll up there or down there. We got 11 votes total. 64 people say Trump's going to win. 36 people say Trump is not going to win. If you voted on Trump's not going to win, please, in the comment section, why do you think he's not going to win? And just because you voted and said you don't think he's going to win, that doesn't mean you're necessarily pro Kamala. It just means like you might think they're doing some funny business like last time, and that because of that Trump won't win. Doesn't mean you're pro Kamala. So okay, I'm not gonna throw you under the bus or anything, but I'm just curious. I'm just curious if you think Kamala's gonna win, let me know why. You say it's lagging a little bit. Also, guys, thank you for the thumbs up. We got 10 likes on this video. Thank you. Totally curious. Yeah, I'm curious, guys. And Ms. 420, if you don't know how to explain your point of view, then tag a friend. Have them explain to me why I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Even if I bet Mizzy probably just goes around to different live streams that have Trump in the title, and he says the same thing to everybody, and then he just leaves. Like, that's not gonna convince anybody to vote for Kamala, man. Like, if you want people to vote for Kamala, then come in here, state your opinion, state your point of view, let me know why. Like, I'm willing to listen. I'm even willing to listen why Kamala thinks she should win. But I watched the debate. I watched it multiple times. She didn't give a single reason why we should vote for her, other than Trump's bad, Trump's bad, Trump's bad, Trump's bad. She didn't give any reason why she would be good at the job, what she's going to do. She just pointed out that Trump's crazy. Same with Biden. Like, okay, you think Trump's crazy, great, but what are you going to do for the country? How are you going to fix the economy? How are you going to close the border? How are you going to do this, this, and this? She didn't give any examples. She just wasted her time and tried to get Trump upset, which slightly worked. But that's all she did. And that's why she wants another debate, because she realized she wasted her one shot to actually tell the American people why they should vote for her, because she doesn't go on CNN, she doesn't go on Fox, she doesn't go on CSNBC, she doesn't go to any of the outlets and actually have interviews, except for the one she gave that was supposed to be an hour-long interview and it ended up being like 20 minutes. She doesn't go on podcasts. She doesn't get in front of a microphone at all. And when she does, it's pre-talking points that she's memorized. So that was her only chance to get her point of view out there and why people should vote, and she blew it. And that's why she wants another debate, because she realizes she blew it. And Trump's like, nope, we're not going to have another debate. Sorry, you had your chance. You blew it. So yeah. Well, let me know in the comments why you think Kamala's going to win. Let me know. because we got 69 people saying Trump's going to win. And we got 31 people saying Trump's not going to win. Ronaldo says, I'm back. Sup? Welcome back, Ronaldo. Welcome back. Welcome back. And that is the Texas flag. Nice. My sister lives in Texas. My oldest sister. You drinking that good Kool-Aid? True story, Texan Stoner. I'm drinking that good Kool-Aid. I'm drinking it. Yep. Yep. I'd rather be drinking the Kool-Aid Trump's dishing out than whatever Kamala's dishing out. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now, boys. We got 11 likes on this video, guys. Also, thank you for the new subscribers. Let me check the stats real quick. We're getting pretty close to 6,000. We're at 5,976 subscribers. Drinking that root beer out of 10. Drinking that root beer. Actually, root beer is actually a kind of a good soda, so I don't think Kamala's, unless it was like super flat root beer. That would be what Kamala's dishing out. That will be what she's dishing out, boys. Actually, you know what I'm going to title this stream? I'm going to title this, Will Trump Win? Save. That's the new title of the stream. Kamala's got that vigor. She's got something. She's got something, man. She's got something. I don't know what she's got, but I don't want it. I don't want what she's giving out. Do not want that. So let's see. Who do we got? We got Ronaldo, Texas Stoner, Lily Ford, Mizzy 420 popped in. Still hasn't responded. Shocking. Derek R popped in, said, go Trump. Yeah, boy. Great Ketchup popped in. Who else we got? Liam said hi. I'm Isaiah J. J Blaze Todd, thanks again for your service, man. We do appreciate it. Keeping our country safe. Kebaba Link popped in and said hi. Who else we got? Luffy says hi. Cool Tube says, Trump, justice for Trump. Yeah, man. I agree. Epic Gaming World says hi as well. Get on that Trump train. Choo-choo. So officially, she is the Democratic choice. Yes, as far as I know, she's officially the choice. Yep, it was kind of crazy because on the first night of the Democratic convention, they brought Joe Biden out. On the first night, that's pretty unusual to bring him out on the first night, seeing as how he's the first president. I mean, he's the current president. They brought him out on the first night, had him come on stage and give his little speech at like close to midnight. I think it was like 11 p.m. Super, super late because they knew nobody would be watching it because they're embarrassed. They haven't had him come out, basically give a little speech, which was more or less just a repeat of his State of the Union speech. And then they just ushered him away, said, thank you, Joe. And we haven't seen from him since, basically. They basically kicked him out. They said, don't let the door hit you on the way out, Joe. Thanks for all you've done, but we're going to take it from here. And yeah, they essentially just staged a coup and kicked him out. Because before, he was like, yeah, I'm running. Only an active God can stop me from running for president. And then like a couple days later, oh yeah, turns out I don't want to run for president anymore. Kamala's great. Kamala's going to do a great job. No, he was kicked out. It was a coup. Everybody knows it. Ronaldo says, for me, in this Fortnite game, this guy just got Doom Island and they got overpowered. Well, I got Doom Island twice. Actually, 3 times. If Kamala gets elected, this whole country's going to be Doom Island, if you know what I mean. Ba-boom. Da-da-da-da-da. We got 11 likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. I'm going to refresh this page real quick. Gonna pause that. We got 6 people watching. Shout out to you guys. It's 11:33 p.m. What time is it where you guys live? What time is it? And 73% say Trump's gonna win. 27% say no. Miss Nightmare says, hi, Adam. I couldn't sleep, so I came back. Nice. Welcome back, Miss Nightmare. Vote on the poll up there. Do you think Trump's going to win? Yes or no? We got 15 votes so far. That's more than Kamala's got. We got 15 votes. It's 1034 from Los Angeles. Nice. How are things in California? I've heard I've heard I've heard not great things about just everything that's been going on there. People just walking into businesses, stealing stuff, and they're not getting arrested unless it's like over $1,000. Pretty crazy. Pretty pretty crazy, man. Ronaldo says, and won every game that got Doom Island. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've heard that California is the dream over here. Is the dream over here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think California is a great state. I've never been there, but I think the governor, or like, what's his name, Gavin Newsom. I think he's running that state into the ground. And people say that like California is basically like what 5 years ahead of the rest of the country. So yeah, if that's like kind of the trailer of what the rest of the country is going to be, then I'm not going to vote for that. Miss Nightmare says Donald Trump, America. Yeah, boys. And if you think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid like little Ms. 420 up there that still hasn't responded to me, if you think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid and if you think I'm crazy for voting Trump, let me know why. Okay, convince me. Convince me why voting for Trump is a bad idea. All right, let me know. Trump Kool-Aid, true. Drinking that MAGA Kool-Aid, boys. Ronaldo says you should try the 1 mil houses to 5 mil houses are the dream, and I live in a 2.5 mil house. Yeah, yeah, a lot of houses in California. Well, just everywhere basically, but California, yeah, rent over there is extremely high. It's crazy. I don't know how people live there. Granted, the minimum wage is higher, but like the cost of living is higher too. So it's like it just yeah. Texas Thunder says, "Man, I got a custom Trump hat. Made it dope. Nice, man. Very cool. Very cool. Heck yeah, make America great again. Save our country. True story. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Got to show our support because they're trying to take him out. They say Trump supporters, they're just in a cult. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. We're not the ones trying to take out the opponents. Okay? We're not the crazy people trying to take down the opponents. If you don't like Trump, go to the ballot box, vote for Kamala. Okay? Or get on YouTube, do a live stream like this, and tell me why you think I should vote for Kamala. I don't see anybody. I don't see him doing that. I don't see him. Ronaldo says, I got a custom gaming setup. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Texas Stoner, we're not running around like chickens with our heads cut off. True. True. We're just bad. We're just deplorables, guys. According to Hillary Clinton, we're just deplorables. But that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm a deplorable. I'm proud of it. Yep. 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 We got 15 votes, guys. 73% say Trump's going to win. 27% say Trump's not going to win. I've yet to see a single person tell me why Trump's not going to win. If you're a Kamala supporter in chat, let me know why. Let me know why. Okay? I want to know, all right? Let me know why Kamala is amazing. Let me know. Tell me why this guy shouldn't be president. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Give me some facts. Somebody start cooking in chat. Why is Kamala going to win? Let me know. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Texas Stoner said they voted and then dipped. And what? Oh, they voted on the... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. They probably like tuned into the stream. They're like, oh, another Trump stream came in. They're like, nope, Trump's not going to win. And they dipped. They left. Yep, that's pretty much what happens. Running around with no head and be a chicken. I don't even know if they know what a chicken is. I don't even know if they know what a chicken is, boys. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Save the cats. Save the dogs. Save the pets. We got to make America great again, boys. We got to make America great again. And it's live streams like this. Even though we're a small channel, we got to spread the word. We got to show our support. We got to let people know that they're not going to keep us from voting. They can try to throw him in jail. They can try to assassinate him, but that's not going to keep us from voting. If they throw Trump in jail, I'm still going to vote for him. He can run the country from jail, and he'll probably still do a better job than Joe Biden and Kamala. All right? Pets are for like humans, not rats. Well, you know why her name is Carla? Because she always gets karma? Time for meat, TH. Karamula. Kalamula. Let's look up some Kamala news, shall we? What is Kamala up to these days? What is she up to these days? Let's just take a peek. Kamala. Let me type this in. Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States of America. Let's look up some news about Kamala. Apparently, Harris leads Trump in Pennsylvania. Sure. Local Libertarians party doubles down after violent Harris threat. Okay. Ohio sheriff asked for president addresses. False rumors about pets in Ohio and Laura Loomer's presence helped derail Trump's planned attack on Harris. Okay. Harris clearly won the debate, but will it matter? I don't think she clearly won the debate, bro. Tails Fishing, what up, bro? Wolfie says, yo, what up, Wolfie? What up, what up, what up? So, the title of this headline is Kamala clearly won the debate, but will it matter? Without question, Vice President Kamala Harris was victorious in Tuesday's debate. In the face-off against Kamala Harris, former President Donald Trump lost his composure, often appearing on the defensive, angry, or inflammatory. Sure. This is from The Hill, guys. The Hill, the website The Hill. Never really heard of it before. Indeed, Harris managed to get under Donald Trump's skin early on. The sitting vice president attacked Trump's early on for his small crowd sizes and called his rallies exhausting and boring. Trump was clearly agitated and thereafter struggled to recover. Harris handily outperformed any pre-debate expectations and made a convincing case for herself and her leadership, answering questions on abortion, healthcare, and climate change confidently and tactfully. Sure, I believe that. I didn't see any of that. However, pre and post debate polling suggests that while voters overwhelmingly recognize that Harris won, it is not translated into a boost in the vice president's polling numbers and thus is unlikely to have any noticeable impact. Strange. Strange. It's kind of crazy how that works, isn't it? And I like soccer, man. I like soccer. According to the Real Clear Politics tracker, there have been 3 polls conducted after the debate that can be compared to pre-debate polls, and all 3 underscore that regardless of the outcome, the debate's importance must not be overstated. But put another way, the coming days and weeks may very well mirror the post-Democratic National Convention period, where positive coverage of Harris dominated the media, yet did not drastically separate her from Trump in the polls as the race remained tight. The New York Post reported on one post-to-poll debate, which showed that by a 21-point margin, 50% to 29% voters thought Harris won the debate, but in terms of whom they supported for president, Harris 50% saw no improvement, whereas Trump 47% gained 1 point from 3 weeks earlier. Shocking. Very shocking, eh? Ronaldo says, but if you win, she's probably going to make soccer and sports legal. I don't know about that. Nightmares, you spelled right. If you guys are just popping in, guys, vote on the poll. Do you think Trump is going to win? If you don't, let me know why. Let me know why you think he's not going to win. I'm curious. I'm curious, guys. I'm actually going to share this on my Twitter real quick. I'm sharing this on my, I'm going to share it on my X, is the proper name. Will Trump win? Trump, yeah, let's post. Boom. Let's post that and see if anybody new pops in. There's got to be a way to turn on like how do you turn on so it goes to like dark mode, you know? Because like this screen is really freaking bright. There's got to be like a dark mode somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, let me close that. So who do we got in the chat still? Anybody new popping in? We got 14 likes and we got 18 votes now. We got some more votes, guys. Okay. So 18 of people that voted on the Will Trump win poll. 72% yes, say yes he will, and 28% say no he won't. Sit Ronan says Trump might win even though Kamala gets more votes. You might be right there, man. You might be right there. That's what I think happened the first time around with Biden and Trump. I think Trump actually won and got more votes. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's say that there wasn't any funny business going on with the polling machines and all that. Let's just say there wasn't any of that. Okay, let's say that just for argument's sake. But the Hunter Biden laptop story that came out right before the election, like 27% of people said if they would have known the Hunter Biden laptop story was real and legit, they probably wouldn't have voted for Biden. 27%. So just the mere fact that they said it was Russian disinformation changed things by 27%. That alone. So let's just say they didn't change any of the votes. They didn't mess with the voting machines. Let's say none of that would actually happen. The fact that they kept that story out of the news and they said it was fake and they had FBI agents say it was just Russian disinformation, that simple fact alone changed things. So in that way, they did cheat. They did cheat. Because 27% is a big number. And I think Trump only lost by, what was it, like 40,000 votes or something? So yeah, they did. They did. And when Trump tried to like take it to court and say, hey, well, this was kind of different, this was kind of funny, we should look into this, everyone's like, no, he lost. And now he should go to prison because he's asking questions. How dare the guy who's running for president in this election ask questions? He should just, take his ball and go home because Biden clearly won. No. If Trump had won, Biden would have done the exact same thing. I'm just saying. Citronin says, I cheer for Kamala, though. We need more freshness in American politics. This is from a European point of view. So, Citronin, why do you think, Kamala's going to bring, do you think Kamala's going to make America great again? And why do you think that? Why do you think that? I'm actually curious. Like, what policies does Kamala have that you think are going to help improve the country? And you say you're a European point of view, so you can't even vote on this election, and you don't live in America, or do you live in America? Or I'm not sure, but I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious why you think Kamala should win. And Zoid King Boss, welcome to the stream, man. You're European. Okay, Ronaldo says he's also European. Nice. We got some European viewers in here. There's people from Poland watching the other day, some people from New Zealand watching the other day. Citrona says, I just think she seems more fit for the job, and Trump says mostly lies. What makes you think that she's more fit, though? Because I don't know if you watched the debate, but during the debate, she said a lot of things that weren't true about Trump. Like, everything she said about Trump was debunked. Everything she said. What Trump said was actually legit. And there's facts to back it up. And, Trump wants to, she knows how to debate without telling lies. But everything she said was basically not true. Like, what in the debate was actually true? I'm just curious. What did she say that was actually true? And let's say that she did. Let's say everything she said was true. Okay. If you look at how America was 4 years ago when Trump was running things, and how America is now, it's different. Okay. Back when Trump was president, we weren't in any wars. We weren't fighting anybody. We were at basically peace with everybody. There were some tensions here and there with like Kim Jong Un and Russia. There's some like mean tweets going on. Trump was calling Kim Jong Un little rocket man, and but Russia hadn't invaded Ukraine. People were kind of getting along. There might have been some harsh words going back and forth, but we were at peace. We were not at war. We were drawing down in Iraq. Um, so that was going on. And now, fast forward now with Biden and Kamala, and we're at war. We're kind of on the brink of World War III. Um, we got everything going on with Israel. We got Russia and Ukraine going on. We had the fact that we pulled out of Afghanistan, or was it Iraq? I think it was Iraq. And we left like billions of dollars worth of military equipment. And we left troops behind. That was like the worst pullout ever. The economy was way better during Trump. Okay, way better. Inflation was lower. Gas was lower. The border was closed up. Like illegal immigration was like the lowest it's ever been in history. You fast forward now, and all of those numbers have increased, and not in a good way. So, if you look at it that way, even if Kamala tells the truth and it doesn't lie or whatever, do you want a president that keeps America safe, keeps America from going to war, keeps people from dying, keeps the economy low, keeps people happy, increases jobs? You want somebody who does that, but maybe sends a couple mean tweets now and the end? Or do you want Kamala and Biden, which always tell the truth, but they don't know how to run a country? I'm going to take the guy who maybe, bends the truth a little bit, maybe says some mean tweets, maybe is a little bit bombastic sometimes, says some stupid stuff, but knows how to run a business and knows how to run a country. I'm going to take that over the person who maybe seems a little bit more presidential. That's how I look at it. I just kind of look at the facts. There's two sides to most things. I have my opinion. You have yours. Most people in my country think Trump is absolutely crazy. That's the thing, though. See, some people might consider that a bad thing, of like, people think Trump is crazy. Okay, let's, I think he's kind of crazy too. But is that necessarily a bad thing? Think of it this way. If people in other countries think Trump is crazy, that probably means dictators like, Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un also think Trump is crazy. That's why they didn't invade Ukraine when Trump was in office. That's why Kim Jong-un didn't launch any rockets. That's why everybody played nice, because they knew if they stepped out of line, Trump would just basically do something crazy. So is it a bad thing that people think Trump's crazy? I think it's actually a good thing. Like, take this for example. If you have like a house, right, and you have a guard dog, okay, and the whole purpose of having the guard dog is to keep people from going into your house. Do you want like a little poodle that looks nice, that looks very unintimidating, that's just sitting there smiling? Oh, can I pet your dog? Or do you want like a Rottweiler that will bite your leg off if you get anywhere near your house? What's the point? Okay, you want the guard dog that actually going to keep people out and actually do, serve its purpose? Or are you going to want the little chihuahua that people are just going to ignore and be like, oh, I can launch some nukes. This little chihuahua is not going to do anything. You got to think of it that way. So yes, I think people do think Trump is crazy, but I don't think that's a bad thing. But that's what I think. And I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong, man. I'm just saying that's my point of view. I think it's a good thing that people think Trump is crazy. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a plus for Trump. Y'all study your research correctly. You still don't explain why. Let's see. What did I say? No offense. Right, Texas. Yeah, I don't know a lot about USA, so I just judge based on the surface of things. And yeah, man, I do appreciate your opinion, and I do appreciate you coming in here and saying why you think Kamala would be a better fit. I do appreciate that, and I'm not like trying to bash your views or anything. I do appreciate your point of view, and I'm not saying I'm not. I think I'm gonna vote for Trump, but if people want to vote for Kamala, I'm not gonna say they're stupid. I'm not gonna try to take Kamala out. I'm not gonna If Kamala gets elected, I'm not going to be like, not my president. No, no, no. When Biden got elected, I was like, okay, Biden got elected. Even if I think the election was a little bit rigged, Biden got elected. He's the president. I hope he does a great job. I hope the economy goes great. I hope we are not at war with anybody. I hope he does the best job possible, right? But if Trump got elected, the Democrats were probably going to be like, Trump, we're not going to let him do anything. We want his presidency to just be the worst possible ever. We don't want anything to get passed in Congress. And they basically just essentially want America to fail just so Trump looks bad. I'm not that way. Like, if Kamala gets elected, I'm going to hope she does a great job. I'm going to hope she proves me wrong in every single thing I've said. I don't think that's going to happen, but I hope it happens. So yeah, Sit Ronan, I do appreciate your point of view, and yeah, I'm just asking questions. I think when people talk in like an honest and open way like this, that's a good thing. I think when people talk, that's never a bad thing. A lot of people don't talk; they just say that side's bad, that side's bad, and they just shut their doors, don't have conversations. Nobody talks politics anymore. You can't talk about politics at work. Don't talk about politics at the dinner table. Nobody has conversations. So I do appreciate that, man. I do appreciate you coming in here and kind of just giving your point of view. I do enjoy that. I do not understand why he's saying right now, just right now. Trump doesn't even know what? Robert, how you doing, Robert? Welcome to the stream, man. Miss Nymer says, Texas Stone, are you still in the stream, bud? Trump doesn't know what a tariff is. I think Trump does know what a tariff is. He put tariffs on China and a lot of goods coming into America. And a lot of those tariffs that Trump put in, they're still in place today. Like the Biden presidency, they didn't take the tariffs away because they saw how much money we were getting from the tariffs. If they thought it was a bad idea and it shouldn't be done and it was actually taxing the American people, they would have taken those tariffs away. But those tariffs that Trump put in place, they are still there. They are still there. So riddle me that, Batman. Welcome to the stream, by the way, man. Who pays for tariffs? I believe this is like a tax on the goods coming in. But it does increase other things. So if there's such a bad thing, and if Biden and Harris are so much against them, then why does our sitting president Biden, why didn't he roll back the tariffs? And Robert, you might be right. You might be right, man. But why haven't Kamala and Biden taken away the tariffs that Trump put on? If they're such a bad thing for America, why did they not take them away? Why are they still in place right now? Tio's Fishing says, hello, I am Tio's Fishing Stuff on my school computer. Nice. Nice. And Robert, are you voting for Kamala, man? I'm assuming probably. They didn't keep the tariffs. Are you sure about that? And what's better? What's better? Putting tariffs on stuff coming into our country from people that are trying to rip us off, or just taxing the citizens, just increasing the taxes on people that live here? I mean, both of them might do a similar thing, right? But one of them is going to encourage people to make products here in America. The other one is just going to take money from Americans that are trying to get by. So they might not be like a perfect outcome, right? But I think one has more pros than the other. Just my opinion. I might be wrong. I'm not an expert. T.S. Fitchin says, and now you got 2 likes. Well, thank you, man. We actually got 17 likes on this stream. Very nice. And again, I am not a master at explaining things. I don't know, like I'm not an expert on the economy. I'm just a guy who plays Fortnite, okay? I'm just a guy who plays Fortnite. I'm not claiming to be some expert on politics. I didn't even start getting into politics until Trump started running the first time around. So I'm not an expert, okay? Trump said he's going to solve child care with tariffs. I mean, he may have said that. I'm not sure. I know Kamala said she's going to like give families, I think like $6,000 per child to like help with child care and diapers and stuff like that. So, it sounds good on paper, right? It sounds like, oh, that's $6,000 more into the America's pocket, right? It sounds good on paper, but where are they going to get that money from? Are they just going to print that money and give like Americans $6,000 per child? That's going to just increase inflation. When we print money, that increases inflation. So I don't think that solves anything. She didn't say like what department she's going to cut or how we're going to get that money to give people the 6K each for the kids, you know. So like maybe Kamala has some good ideas, maybe she doesn't. I know she's borrowed some ideas from Trump, but I know when Trump put on tariffs the first time around, the economy was doing better during him. It's not doing great right now. So something Trump did, whether it was right or wrong, things were better back then than they currently are now. And if they're right, and if they're doing great now, then why is like Kamala saying that she's gonna like fix inflation and that she knows groceries are high and that she knows the border needs work and that we need to stop the wars? If they're doing great now, why are they saying these that we have to fix these issues that were fixed during Trump? You know, he says he believes it will reduce child care. Now, like, it's totally cool, Robert, if you want to vote for Kamala. Like, everybody has their right to an opinion. I'm voting Trump. If you know some stuff I don't know, that's great. But I kind of go by like what America was like 4 years ago and what America is like now. And people might give me these facts and stuff saying, "Oh, Trump did this." Okay, maybe you're right, but how come things were better back then? We weren't at war with anybody. The border was closed up. You know, law enforcement was able to do their jobs. There weren't people breaking into businesses, just walking in, grabbing stuff, and running out and not getting thrown in jail. You didn't have really any of that happening during Trump. We weren't on the brink of World War III during Trump. So even if, what you say is true, why aren't we better than we were 4 years ago during Trump? That's kind of the point of view I'm taking. America was like 4 years ago, bro, we didn't even have toilet paper on the shelves and we're fighting over food. There was a thing called COVID that happened, right? And basically it affected the entire globe. It was a global pandemic, and all things considered, I think Trump did a very good job. He got people ventilators. We were actually manufacturing ventilators for other countries. Fauci said everybody needs to wear a mask, so we recommended that, even though it didn't really do anything. Um, you know, Experts said we needed a vaccine. Trump came out with the vaccine. He didn't force people to take the vaccine. He said it's there if you want it. Didn't force people, right? So all things considered, I think Trump did a great job during COVID. I think of all the jobs that Biden says he created, he didn't actually create. They were just jobs that went away because during COVID, a lot of people closed businesses and said you can't be open. So a lot of people lost their jobs. And a lot of Democratic like governors and stuff kept the jobs shut down, kept the states shut down until Trump went out of office, so that Biden would get those bounce back jobs and claim that, oh, he just created all these jobs. The jobs were already there. They just wouldn't allow people to work during COVID while Trump was in office. And then suddenly, like a month after Trump's out of office, oh, pandemic's over, guys. COVID's gone. Open everything back up. Look at the economy now. It's booming. That's kind of what happened. That's kind of what happened. $7.4 trillion. What do you mean? America was like, okay, I read that one. The border wasn't closed up. Robert, I believe the border was closed up. You can ask law enforcement. You can look at the stats. The border was closed up. Um, we have got, what was it, 10 million illegal immigrants since Biden's been in office that we know about. There weren't like people on the streets and stuff everywhere. Have you seen New York lately? Have you seen California lately? Was that happening when Biden was when Trump was in office? Was the drug problem as bad as it was back then as it is now? I don't think so. He was warned about the pandemic and he didn't take it seriously. How come we closed up, flights and stuff coming out of China and a lot of other places, even when Dr. Fauci, the expert, said that's not right. We can't do that. Trump did it anyway. He got a lot of flack for it, but he still did it, and that probably saved hundreds of thousands of lives. because other people were saying we can't close it up because that's not right. This is America. No. Could he have handled stuff better? Maybe. Back then, people didn't know what COVID was. Now we kind of know more about it. And now, if you get COVID, you don't even have to really stay home from work. You just go to work. It just kind of is like the cold now, a worse version of the cold, kind of like Trump said it was. And, I got the vaccine 3 times because back then I'm like, okay, maybe it's a good idea. Looking back, I kind of regret getting the vaccine. I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor. I just know the vaccine made me a lot sicker than COVID did because I still got COVID. It made me a lot sicker than COVID did. So yeah. Trump requested to take hydrochloroquine. Yeah, because that's been known to actually help with COVID. That's actually been known to help with COVID. It's true. If you look that up. How about this? Do you have to be? What? Look up the new corporation on TV, please. You seem like a reasonable, smart guy. Do I have Tubi? I do. I think I have Tubi. That's like the free streaming app, right? Is there like a documentary on there or something? Great Value says, good night. Thanks for popping in, Great Value. Robert says, the Republicans shut down a bipartisan border policy. They did. You're right. The reason they did that is because they were going to. Oop, 1 second. My battery is running low, guys. My battery is running real low. The reason why they did that, how much battery? I got 6%. So this stream could die at any moment, guys. The reason why they voted down the border policy is because there was a lot of money going to Ukraine. Okay, it wasn't really a border bill. They said it was, but it wasn't. There was like, what, $80 billion going to Ukraine. I think it was like $40 billion going to Israel. And there was like, I think 20 million going to like the border. So like just a very small portion going to the border. And they were still going to let people through the border, just less people each day. So they were essentially legalizing illegal immigration. So just a lot of bad stuff with all this money being spent. So yeah, the Republicans voted it down because that's like saying, hey, we got to leak your roof in the house. It's going to cost you X amount to fix the leak, but we're going to need like, triple that to mow your lawn and to, do all this stuff, paint your house, even though your house doesn't need to be painted, your lawn doesn't need to be mowed. But we're going to need all that extra stuff when all you really needed was your leaky roof fixed. So why pay for all that extra stuff when all you needed was the one thing fixed? So that's why they voted it down. Let's see here. Yes, COVID is like a cold. And don't get me wrong, COVID was pretty bad and people did not know what it was. People were scared. They were terrified. Now we know more about it. So looking back in hindsight, yeah, maybe Trump could have handled things a little bit better. But I think Trump handled things a lot better than Biden and Harris would have handled them. Like if Biden and Harris had been in office, we'd probably still be wearing masks right now. People would probably, people are still taking like their 10th COVID shot. Yeah, people would probably still be in lockdowns. So yeah, looking back, it's easy to say, oh, Trump did this, this, and this wrong. Yeah, guys, a lot of people did a lot of stuff wrong. We didn't know what COVID was. It was like the biggest thing ever. Everybody was freaking out. The entire globe was freaking out. So all things considered, I think Trump did a very good job because he brought the economy back. After COVID, he brought the economy back. What has Biden done? He's ran it into the ground. I had family members die of COVID. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am sorry to hear that. But, they were saying people were dying from COVID that actually weren't. Like, if they had COVID and somebody got in a car accident, they would count that as a COVID death. If somebody got shot, they'd test their blood. Oh, he had COVID. Guess that's a COVID death. So I'm not like trying to disparage people who lost family members in COVID. I know a lot of people died because, again, it is an extreme kind of cold. And if you have like underlying issues and if you're older, it's going to affect you in a lot of ways. Like kids, you might be better off. If you're younger, if you're healthy, you might be better off. Though some younger people, they did have long lasting effects and are still dealing with it. But the vaccines also hurt a lot of people. So there's like not, a silver bullet that is like going to fix everything. And there could have been a lot of things done different. But it's like in a global pandemic, it's like kind of impossible to not have casualties. It's just, you're fighting a war with some disease. Like in any kind of war, there's no winners. It's just how it is. So I am sorry to hear that, man. Texas Stoner says, I did to Robert and also for him was a cold. I didn't have it, and my immune system sucks really bad. And if I had it, it wouldn't be almost dead. Yeah, some people got it really bad. Some people, it didn't really affect them as much. Some people, they just got the sniffles. Other people, like, they could barely breathe. They had to go on ventilators. Some people have long COVID that still had to, like, you know, that are still dealing with the effects. But people got some of those effects from the COVID shots too. Like the COVID shots did have like negative effects as well. It's just one of those things. It's like a lose lose situation, unfortunately. But guys, I got to wrap up the stream. Thank you for watching. My battery is about to die. I literally am like on 1%. So I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. If you want, hit that subscribe button. Vote on the poll. I'm going to close this poll up. Boom. Looks like the majority of people watching said Trump is going to win. 70% say yes, 29% say no out of 24 votes. We'll see if that poll actually comes true. We'll see if Trump wins. I don't know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Robert, for stating your opinion. Thank you, everybody else, for coming in and chatting with me. If you want to see more live streams like this, let me know in the comment section, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep counting game on.